let us talk a little bit about the hero.
Ooh.
So, here are our male and female heroes that we've been working on. You can see basically a slight change in stature between both of them. You see the red and the blue. That's what we're thinking at for tintable options at this point in time. We haven't actually gone through an iconic color pass yet. But you'll notice there's a couple things that are key about this character. The helmet, glass helmet, exploration. Cloth. It's clearly not battle armor. You'll also notice N7, so our hero has something to do with N7. And so the ability for us to bring this character into Frostbite has actually been, pretty successful so far. And what you're seeing is pretty clear to what you actually see in the game at this point. Show you a turnaround for our male hero. So, as I kind of alluded to, it's a cloth-based kind of Under Armour there with armored pieces on top. The idea is that the character has free range of motion to do all sorts of great exploration activities in the game. As I mentioned before, that helmet allows you to basically use conversations and get into dialogues without, obstructing the face of the player. Also, from a purely operational standpoint, they can look around and see things a lot more easier than having a crash helmet your entire time. And here's the female, built at the same time, animated at the same time. So we're definitely working through the process together. Obviously, there's a helmet on both of them because we haven't yet got to the point we want to reveal faces. But the armor is pretty similar in terms of protection. It'll offer that environmental protection across whatever you might find. It's a little bit more slender on the female. You'll notice there is that there's no kind of front snap-on pieces on this version of the turnaround, where if we look back to the previous slide, I think the music might play again. It's supposed to go backwards. You see the pieces that are kind of snapped onto the front. That's currently what we're thinking about in terms of customization options for gameplay, for aesthetic, things like that. The color of the lights, those kind of things, we're all thinking about customization options there. And then if we go back to the turnaround, you'll notice that that's the stuff that's missing. We're also working on an Under Armour system where these pieces themselves don't necessarily have to be on the player at all times. So the razor that we're using is maximum customization for your visual aesthetic. Carl, do you have anything to add about how it is bringing these folks to life?
The character art team has been putting a lot of effort in making those armors as realistic as possible, in the sense that they could actually be built. So that's why the Under Armour idea comes from. It also helps us get better deformation, and the character looks much more real in game as well. And the idea of the snap-on pieces also gives us a lot of opportunities for customization, make parts that could be animated separately and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's working really well for us.
Cool. All right. So.
Isn't it glorious?
The Mako is back.
Yeah.
But this isn't the Mako that you remember. This is a different Mako. So what you can assume from that, actually you can assume a lot. I'm not going to talk about what you can assume. Never mind. I'm not that stupid. Yeah, I mean the point here is that it's a really agile Mako. It's much different than the one that you've seen before. There's no cannon on it. There's no Maybe it can hover, maybe it can jump, I don't know. We've had a lot of good help designing this. It's been through a lot of iteration. Yeah. I have a video that if I can bring up afterwards, it'll show you a little bit of the gameplay associated with the Mako as well, so that you can see how it is. Yeah, because we are actually making a game, not just pictures. It's really, it's crazy.
It's a text-based adventure.
Yeah, it's actually a text-based adventure. And of course, we can take some questions afterwards about, you know, what you guys might think. Yeah, as many ending questions about ME3 as possible, probably. You know, I'm just kidding.
Got a little Mario Kart hop action there
Yeah.
at the end.